Hi, good evening to you both. Yeah, last month, Yale New Haven Health filed a lawsuit against Prospect Medical, hoping a judge could help get them out of this agreement. Now, Prospect Medical is filing a countersuit, saying they have to stick to that original plan.
These are counterproductive. These two entities will have to come together.
Years after initial attempts to buy out 3 hospitals in Connecticut, the fate of Manchester, Rockville General, and Waterbury hospitals once again hangs in the balance.
All eyes are focused on it. The Department of Public Health, the governor's office, legislative branch will be doing everything we can to allow and to foster a environment where these two parties can come together.
Legislators on Connecticut's Public Health Committee say they'll make sure of it, and Governor Ned Lamont is still hopeful.
I think a transaction is going to get done.
The transaction between Yale New Haven Health and Prospect Medical Holdings has been pending for 3 years now. That's when Yale reached out, wanting to buy the 3 properties for $435 million. But last month, Yale filed a lawsuit against Prospect Medical in an attempt to get out of it. They argue the company has violated the contract, letting their properties fall into disrepair, defaulting on rent and tax liabilities, and driving away physicians and vendors. Since then, the state stepped in.
2 weeks ago, I got the principals together in the room. They hadn't been in the room before.
But now, Prospect Medical is filing a counter lawsuit, arguing Yale breached its agreement by, quote, failing to deliver the agreed upon purchase price to PMH and by failing to take reasonable efforts to complete the transaction.
There are about 500,000 citizens of the state of Connecticut. Their health and their well-being is dependent on these healthcare systems.
It's why the Department of Public Health has been keeping a close eye on the hospitals, and why our Attorney General is conducting an investigation into the financial practices of Prospect Medical.
We're going to make sure that they do better than they have, and that we continue to keep the patients safe.
Now, a spokesperson for Yale New Haven Health is responding to this countersuit, saying in part in a statement, quote, the lawsuit filed by Prospect is a clear attempt to shift attention away from the for-profit California-based company's mismanagement of their Connecticut facilities and neglect of the communities who entrusted them with their care. Now, Yale says they will continue to stand by their suit and they will defend themselves until the very end. Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, we will explain what is next for this pretentious deal. We're live here in New Haven tonight. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.